These are the AI governance fights the field is already having. I just gathered them into one room by simulating 2 National Academies committees end to end. The committees are fictional. The concerns are not. Quick disclosure. The committees are an AI simulation. Vote counts, funding figures, and specific finding language are model-generated. Don't cite them. The underlying concerns and named research positions are real and pre-existing. They carry their own provenance. The simulation is the lens, not the source. Real National Academies reports run a long process: charge, roster, public panels, background papers, deliberation, consensus report with dissents at equal weight. I had Claude run that whole process end to end. Twice. The vote counts and exact phrasings the simulation produced are not what you'd cite. The concerns it surfaced, those are the field as it actually stands. First fight, audit infrastructure. The audit research method is mature, Raji's lines, Buolamwini's algorithmic justice work. The bottleneck isn't methodology, it's institutional and legal. Computer Fraud and Abuse Act exposure. DMCA Section 1201. Platform Terms of Service. Together, they create a chilling effect on independent audit of deployed AI. The simulated committee called for statutory CFAA clarification, plus a funded participatory audit infrastructure program. That's the same call that's been in the audit research literature for 10 years. Second fight, tribal data sovereignty. The CARE principles for indigenous data governance, collective benefit, authority to control, responsibility, ethics, partially implemented at NIH, absent at NSF, NIST, and the National AI Research Resource. Catron Yellowtail's testimony surfaces the gap. Third fight, language justice. Srinivasan's testimony, federal AI research funding to non-English language communities is near zero as a share of total. Foundation models behave differently on languages with sparse training data. Service to language minority communities consistently underperforms. Both are technical problems and service problems at once. Fourth fight, the sociotechnical assemblage as the unit of analysis. AI safety isn't a property of the model alone. It's a property of the artifact, plus the deployment context, plus the institutional incentives, plus the consent architecture. Whittaker, Pizzo Frey. Panel B convergence. Fifth fight, user versus subject. When the affected individual is the contracting party, that's a user. When the affected individual has no exit, that's a subject. The distinction has technical, legal, methodological, and procurement consequences. Current evaluation frameworks don't encode it. Sixth fight, Statutory AI Safety Institute. Tabassi and Toner. Under current authority, AISI can't compel pre-deployment notification, can't guarantee in-the-clear access for designated evaluators, can't mandate incident reporting. Its evaluations don't bind procurement. The committee called for statutory authority on all four. Seventh fight, federal model registry plus credentialed structured access. clinicaltrials.gov pattern for the registry. Federal Statistical Research Data Center pattern for the access facility. Balmasani Background Paper 8. Olsson on statutory anti-gag terms. Eighth fight. AI incident reporting on the National Transportation Safety Board pattern. Mandatory categorical taxonomy. Safe harbor for good faith disclosure. Ninth fight. Capability discipline AI agents. 40 years of object capability research in computer security. Cherry, Cerise, and Iris. WASM component model. SEL4. Largely underengaged by the AI agent safety community. Mark Miller's track record at Agoric. The Camel paper from 2025. They name the bridge research. 10th fight. Mechanistic interpretability at action granularity. Sparse autoencoders, attribution patching, concept feature discovery. real partial results, offline and post hoc. Online causal attribution from internal state to emitted action remains open. That's the gap that matters for deployed agentic systems. 11th fight. Calibrated uncertainty under non-stationary input. Lin, Kuhn, Gal, Farquhar, Quach. No present method survives RLHF, out-of-distribution input, and the agentic loop simultaneously. That's the prerequisite for almost every downstream evaluation claim. 12th fight. Longitudinal AI labor statistics. Autor and Acemoglu, background paper 5. Bureau of Labor Statistics plus Census plus Office of Management and Budget. Short cycle project grants can't measure decade-scale distributional effects. Build the data infrastructure now. 13th fight, participatory and community-based research. Costanza Chalk background paper 4. Gebru. First order epistemic standing for sociotechnical methods, not an afterthought. These are dissents that already exist in the field. Whittaker, aggregate funding silence and industry capture. Tallinn, X-risk gating, recommendations 7 and 14. Acemoglu and Autor, internal disagreement on the preconditions for the workforce recommendation. Petty and Catron, necessary but not sufficient, on community-facing recommendations. Russell, multiplier revisitation at the 5-year horizon. Olsson, statutory anti-gag terms in structured access agreements. 6 named dissents. 6 real positions in real venues. The simulation walked them into one record. Reminder? Vote counts, funding figures, and specific finding language are simulation output. Don't cite them. The concerns and named positions are real and pre-existing. Most AI policy explainers cover one of these fights at a time. A blog post on CFAA, a Twitter thread on CARE, an op-ed on AISI. The fights look unrelated when you encounter them serialized. They aren't. They're the same map. The simulation made them legible at once. Whether the simulated vote counts are calibrated isn't the point. The map is. 2 repos open. The simulation lives at github.com/swmire1979/ivorus-rnd. The protocol specification, Apache 2.0, is at github.com/swmire1979/pact-spec. Clone, fork, propose corrections. These fights are happening. The simulation just made them legible at once. Use it as the map. Argue with the dissents. Don't cite the vote counts. If this is the kind of explainer you want more of, subscribe to Sam on AI. Repo links in the description. Final disclosure. Entirely fictional simulation. AI-generated personas, not the people. Numbers and votes are model-generated. The concerns and named research positions are real.